Hey guys, welcome back to the RedPeak Media channel. My name is Kelvin Krupiak, and today I want to give you guys a bunch of resources when it comes to picking up stock photos. And we'll start this list off with my favorite free websites for picking up stock photos, and the first website on the list is Gratisography. Now, Gratisography doesn't have much depth in terms of the volume of photos that they offer, but their photos are very unique and definitely very captivating. And as we all know, at the end of the day, one of our biggest objectives is to get people to click on our content and go back to our website. And what's one of the first things they see before they decide to click on your content? The image that you chose to associate. So the thumbnail on your video, the thumbnail that you used for the blog you're sharing out, whatever it may be, the image is one of the very first things that user is going to see. I've also used a number of photos from Gratisography on my ad campaigns. So if you are looking for free to use photos that are going to captivate users and attract them to your website, then definitely check out Gratisography. Next on my list is Pixabay, and to my knowledge, Pixabay has the most stock photos available out of all the other stock photo websites that I've personally used. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's true. They do boast a 1.3 million database of images. If someone knows of another website that has more images, please feel free to correct me, leave a comment right down below. I would love to know what site it is. One of the other significant advantages that Pixabay has over a number of different free stock photo websites is that you can download free vector graphics. Now, for those of you who aren't sure what a vector graphic is, it's essentially an image that you can scale up or down without having to compromise quality. Now, my third and final recommendation when it comes to free stock photo websites is Pexels. Pexels, I believe, that's how you say it, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Pexels also does have a very in-depth library. The only reason I didn't put it above Pixabay is because, again, I believe Pixabay has more images available, but one of the really cool things about Pexels is how you can search for images. So if you make your way to the very top right-hand corner of the screen when you're on the website, you'll see Browse, and at the bottom of that drop-down, you're gonna see Photos by Color. And this is just a really cool layout for sifting through photos. Now, I personally have a lot of red in my brand, so if I want to post some photos that are consistent with the colors on my website, I would go to red right over here on the left. And there you go. So now I've got a lot of images with a very pronounced amount of red in the images themselves. So this is just a really cool way to sift through the images that you need to find. And again, check out all the categories in the browse section right up here because it can save you a lot of time as opposed to just having to try and figure out a good word to type into a search bar and hope you find the image that is gonna best match the type of post that you're gonna make or the blog that you're writing, whatever it is. So check out Pexels and check out all the different categories that they have broken down for you. Now let's talk about some of the best paid options available for picking up creative material. And the very first recommendation I have is Envato Elements. I've been using Envato Elements for just over a year now, and they've had no problem meeting my stock photo needs. However, compared to other paid sites and even free stock photo sites, they don't have a high volume of stock photos. But what they do have is a huge variety of general creative material as well as stock photos. So you can get things like presentation templates, business card templates. There's a lot of different creative material that you can use on Envato Elements. So it's a very cost-effective price, I would say, for what you're allowed to download and use commercially. If you guys want to see an in-depth breakdown on Envato Elements itself, I can create an entire video on everything you have access to and probably the ideal plan for you personally. So let me know down below in the comments if that's something you want to see. I would love to make that video happen. But until then, let's move on to number 2 on my paid options list, and that's Adobe Stock. Now, if you do want to just pay for a stock photo service and nothing else, then Adobe Stock is probably one of the most cost-effective options available. It's $29.99 a month, which is essentially the exact same as the monthly payment for Envato Elements, which again, with Envato, you do get a number of different graphic templates that you can use as well as stock photos. But with the $29.99 package available from Adobe Stock, you get 10 high-quality photo downloads every single month, and that breaks down to $2.99 per image. I would also say that it's very important to think about your creative needs on a monthly basis before you decide to go with a plan, because if you're a real estate agent, for example, and you're creating a buyer's guide and maybe one blog a month, you're not gonna need as many images. 10 high quality image downloads might be enough for you. But if instead you're a web designer, then you're gonna be creating 10 to 15 websites a month. That means you're gonna need a very diverse set of photos available to you, and 10 high quality image downloads a month is probably not gonna cut it. Which is why I have Big Stock as number 3 on my list. This is where you can get the highest volume of photos for the best value. The cheapest plan for images specifically on Big Stock is $79 a month, and that gives you 5 image downloads a day. So at 30 days in a given month, that's 150 images per month, averaging out to 53 cents per image. So if you need that type of volume, that is a way better deal than Adobe Stock. Also, I do want to say that on Adobe Stock and Big Stock, you can download videos to use for commercial purposes, which I don't believe you can do on Envato Elements. And as you all know, video is increasing in importance, so if you aren't using videos, even just stock video footage to create some type of appealing ad campaign or some type of post on your Facebook feed, you definitely want to take advantage of video. So definitely weigh the pros and cons there. You might want to go with something like Adobe Stock or Big Stock specifically so you can download videos. And finally, one little bonus tip, make sure you check out the free stock photos section in Facebook when you're setting up your ad campaigns, so you do know you always have access to a specific library of stock photos within Facebook itself. And that's gonna round out this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like right down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Also remember that the links to all the websites I discussed in this video are gonna be found right down below in the description. If you're on Facebook, head on back to YouTube and you'll find them there. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.